So this video is going to serve two purposes. It's going to show you how I redo my roots now that I don't use bleach, and it is also going to show you whether or not my hair reverts back after being straightened for a week for my pictures for graduation. If you missed the video on how I straighten my hair, be sure to check that out if you want to know how I got it straight. It's not all that straight now because the humidity struck and it looks a mess, but that's okay because my curls will be back here soon. Yay! So if you would like to know how I redo my roots now, stick around and I will show you. Okay, so instead of bleach, what I do now is use, and excuse the box, I actually ordered this online from Amazon because Sally's was out, and this is the way that the box came to me. All crushed and raggedy. Like, I don't know. But anyhow, it's the L'Oreal Excellence Hicolor Highlights for dark hair only. And I get mine in Magenta. Now, they have a red, and if you're going to do this instead of dyeing your hair, like if this is the process, I mean, instead of dyeing your hair, instead of bleaching your hair, then I would suggest getting the red. This is actually darker. I don't really want my roots light, which again is why I don't really use the bleach anymore. So this is like a really nice dark red color, and so it gives me like an ombre effect, and as my hair grows out, you know, it'll be an even cooler effect. But so yeah, so I use the color Magenta. Now using this, and this is actually what the tube looks like. Well, now using this, you're gonna also need a developer because this alone isn't gonna do it. So I use, you can use, there are 20, 30 and 40 volume developers. I don't need it extremely light. I don't need to lift the color a whole bunch, so I get the 30 volume, and this is the kind that I use, Salon Care 30 volume. I got this from Sally's. I don't remember how much. I'll have to try to remember to put it in the description box because I don't remember, but yeah, so this combined with this is what I will put on my roots. Now you want to do double the amount of developer for however amount of this use. So this whole tube is 1.2 ounces. So what that means is that you would want to do 2.4 ounces worth of developer. Now I'm only going to use half the tube because I'm only doing my roots, not the whole ends of my hair. So half of 1.2 ounces is 0.6 ounces. So double that would be 1.2 ounces. And so what I do is I have these little ramekins that I got. You can put condiments in this, the little condiment ramekins. And so I use this, half of this, the full, this is 2.5 ounces. So I use about half of it, and that'll get me to the 1.2. And then I'll only use half. And you mix it. You're gonna want to mix it in a nice bowl, and I use this to put it on, so I'll just mix this together. This is the color of the dye. So yeah, it's a nice dark red color. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I'm sure you've already noticed before in my videos that only half of my hair is done. So I'm only doing half of my head and only the roots of half of my head. So that's why I only use half of the tube instead of the entire thing. If you're going to do this in lieu of bleaching your hair and using the Manic Panic like I did, you'll probably need at least 2 tubes to do your whole head, or even to do half of your head if you're going to go, depending on how long your hair is. But so what you're going to want to do is, after you've mixed it up, like with any dye, you're going to want to put your gloves on. And so all I'm going to do is just take this and apply it to my roots. I like to go a little past where the black stops just to make sure that I get, you know, all of the roots. But yeah, it's pretty simple, and I guess we'll just fast forward through this little part, but I'll show you how I apply it as well. So let's do this. so I will leave this on for probably about 25, 30 minutes. I'll like keep checking it and test it out, see where I need to take it out. But I'll do that, and then I'm going to wash it out. Of course, you'll need to use shampoo, any kind of shampoo that you would like, but you'll need to wash it out with shampoo. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what my roots look like before I finish out the process, so you can see what color it turns. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so it has been washed. And no heat damage. Let's just talk about that for a second. It all curls back up. And there's nothing in my hair right now. So yeah, it curled back up. But so the roots, let's see. Now they're not black, as you can see. And that's how I do my roots, ladies. Now, what I'm about to do now before I put the Manic Panic on though is do a very, very deep condition with my As I Am Hydration Elation. Probably for about an hour and a half or more, depending on what I do to kill time. But I like to do a very good deep condition when I do my roots, just because it's a chemical process. And so I'll do a really deep condition, and then I'll put the Manic Panic on. And so what I'll do, instead of showing you me doing the Manic Panic, because like I said, that process hasn't changed and it's boring, who wants to see that? I'll just come back like after I've completely done everything and styled my hair, so you can see like what the finished product is. But I'm so glad to have this unruly mass back. The straight hair was nice, but I don't know, it's not me anymore. This is. So I'm gonna go deep condition my hair and do the color and style it, probably a wash and go because I'm lazy. And then I will come back and give you my final words on this process. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. So hi guys, it is actually the next day because I got lazy and I just didn't feel like filming last night. But this is the final product. So it all came back, and the roots are matched now. They're not black. Well, they don't match perfectly, like I said. I wanted them a little darker, so. But yeah, so I'm happy with the way that it turned out, and I hope that this was helpful. I actually plan to make a video later this week about my experience with bleaching my hair and like why I decided to do this process instead, because it's a whole other video. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any additional questions about like coloring my hair, leave them down below and I will try to answer them for you. And I'll leave the link down below as well for part 2 of my original coloring process, in case you wanted to see how I put the Manic Panic on. I just didn't feel like it was necessary this time. But so yeah, that's it guys. That's my new process. So hopefully it was helpful, and I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Later loves. Bye.